a Palmetto State Armory AK GF5 to review. As you can see here, this is the one we have with the redwood furniture. So what we'll do is we'll go over the externals of the gun, the internals, and give you my overall thoughts and so on. So let's dive right on in. Okay, so let's start at the back here. So I said this does have this beautiful redwood finish on the gun. So this is obviously the buttstock. It has a metal end plate right here. Below we have a sling attachment. Moving up to right here, if you want to change this furniture out for any reason, you can. It's super simple. There's a screw here and then you would slide this on and off. Moving up, we have the dust cover and the stamped receiver. Now, the receiver looks phenomenal. All the rivets looks great. Machining looks excellent. Very, very nice. This part here is the safety, and it is an enhanced safety, meaning this little lever at the end right here is textured and it's enlarged, so it's easy to manipulate with your index finger. Very, very nice. The internal parts, so the bolt, the carrier, and the front trunnion are all hammer forged parts. So you're getting an excellent quality, durable parts within this gun. It will last you a long, long, long time. One of the really nice things that I like about this firearm is the trigger. It's an ALG trigger. It's super, super nice, but we'll go over that in more detail in a couple of minutes. And then obviously we have the standard AK paddle release. I love that feature about AKs. I love paddle release, mag releases. They're so nice. Then we have the redwood grip right here. Again, very nice. And if you want to change it, there's literally a hole here where the screw would go, where you can take this out and change the grip if you wish. But I actually really love the look of this redwood. So it comes with a 30 round PMAG if they are allowed in your state, but it does come with that. Moving up, we have the rear sight here. This can be adjusted to go out to 800 yards. And I can tell you right now, with my eyes, I will never hit anything 800 yards with just iron sights. It's just not going to happen. Maybe you have younger, better eyes than me, and you can do it, but not for me. So this is the gas tube right here. And then moving up, we have obviously the front post, and then we have a slant brake on the end here. One of the nice things again with PSA done, for a long time they have not been shipping with a cleaning rod. This does have a cleaning rod on it now, so you don't have to buy one after you purchase it, which is really nice. One of the really great things about this rifle is the barrel. It is an FN, it's stamped FN. It is a cold hammer forged, chrome lined 1 9.5 twist barrel. It is a fantastic barrel. Love FN barrels, and I love the fact that they're putting the FN barrels in these GF5s. I'm a big fan. So yeah, so you're getting an excellent barrel in there also. So yeah, the overall outside quality and construction is absolutely flawless. It's a beautiful, beautiful AK. So yeah, very happy with it. The other side here, I just forgot to mention, this is a rail adapter. So basically this is a side mount rail. So you'd put the rail on here, and basically it would come up and sit just above your dust cover. It would have a 1913 pick rail, and that way you can attach any optics that you wish if you want to. I kind of like the classic look of the AK, but I do love my red dots, so you have the option of putting one up there if you wish. And on this side, it has the other attachment for the sling right there. But as I said, it is just a beautiful constructed firearm. On the outside. So let's have a look at the features close up. We'll have a look at the trigger in a little more in depth, and we'll open it up and look at the internals. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the camera angle so we can do that. All right, so now we've changed the camera angle. You can see how flawless this is and how nice the features are. So what we'll do is, let's go over the trigger first. We'll do the trigger. I'll do the trigger pull and show you how it feels and how the reset feels. And then what we'll do is we'll put it on the Wheeler digital scale to see what the actual pull weight is. So let's do that first. So rack the gun. And let's see here. Just a little bit of take up. And very nice break there. This is a very light trigger. Let's see what the reset is like. A little bit of let out. very audible, very tactile, very nice trigger, but it definitely feels light. Let's see how light the trigger actually is. So we're going to use a Wheeler digital scale here, trigger pull scale. Okay, and we're good to go. So let's put this on here. 2.6 pounds. Let's do that again. £2.11, or actually £2.12. Let's do it one more time. And £2 at 10 ounces. So it is a light trigger. It's a very, very nice trigger. It's a very nice upgrade directly from PSA. Very happy with the trigger indeed. Okay, so now if you're new to firearms and you don't know how to break them down, what we're going to do here is we're going to come to, this is the dust cover, and we're going to come back to this button right at the back here. So what you need to do is you need to push this in past the dust cover so you can pop this off. So push it in, lift the dust cover off, just like so. Put that to the side. This is your guide rod and spring. So what you're going to do is you're going to come back to the end and you're going to push it forward. And it comes out like so. Now what happens is there's a lip on either side of this piece, and then there's two tabs here, and these lips slip under the tab. So I'll just show you real fast. So you just push this forward. Oops. And then you make sure it goes under, and then it's back securely in place. Push forward to take it off. Okay, so pull it out, guide rod and spring. You're going to make sure the hammer is down to take the bolt out, or the carrier out. So this is your carrier and there's your bolt. Now these are hammer forged parts. As I said, they're designed to be like just really good quality, high quality parts. This is your front trunnion. And this is where your trigger group is. Now it's really easy to change these triggers out if you want to do that. And then we'll move along to, this is your gas block. Now to take your gas block out, there's a little tab on the side here. And you're going to lift that up like so, and then hopefully you can see this. If you need to so if you go too far, you'll see a lip starting to stick out. You won't be able to lift the gas block. You want that lip to be even like so, and you're going to want to hold it in place. Now if you've got it wrong, you won't be able to lift the gas tube up, and you can see how easy that just came out like so. And you put that there, and that is that. So I'm not going to strip this down any further. That should be good enough for most. But as I say, you can, even with the wood and the finish on this wood, you can see now we're closer up how beautiful this wood is. It's such a nice quality built firearm. Okay, so let's put this back together. Now you're going to just go in reverse, take your gas tube, you're going to put it on the front end first. And you're going to have to make sure that this back piece is exactly where it was to take it off, okay? So put that on, that just drops straight in like as you just saw. And then you're going to push the tab back down. Once you've done that, you're going to take your hammer forged bolt, carrier and bolt, and you're going to put the front piece in first. Now, to put this in properly at the back here, this has to slot in. There's a groove right here. You gotta make sure it's in on both sides. Push the bolt forward. And okay, so you can see that slotted in on both sides, and you push that forward. Take your bolt carrier, your guide rod and spring, and then you put it in the top hole right here. And as I showed you before, you just push this forward until the lips go into the tab on either side, and that's securely in place. Now, sometimes putting the dust cover can be a bit of a pain. But once you get it, it's pretty easy. Just going to put it on and slide it forward. Now there's a kind of a groove in here where the end piece is going to slot in. So make sure as well that you have the button in the hole right here, and then you're going to push this forward, and you're going to make sure that this goes in that groove right there, like so. Now when it's like this, you're just going to give it a little bump on top, and the button pushes through like so. There might be an easier way to do it, but that's how I do it, and it seems to work just fine. And that is a firearm back together. You can do a function check, safe, works. And fire, works. All right, that's how you disassemble and reassemble. Also, while we're here, the last thing I'm going to show you is how to take off the, either if you've got a brake or a flash head or whatever it is here. So on this one, we have a slant brake, and there at the end of the post here, there's a little dimple. And what you're going to do is you're going to push that dimple in, and then you're simply going to turn and unscrew whatever end piece you have on here. And that's it. So take it off. And then there's tons of aftermarket parts. This is just a VG6. You know, anyway, there's tons of brakes or whatever you want to put on. And then obviously, to put this back on, we just, I can get it on. There we go. So you're going to turn it all the way back. Now, eventually, you're going to hit that little detent dimple part. Like there's, but this isn't on properly, as you can see. So you're just going to press that in again, and then you're going to turn as far as you can go. Now, I'm not going to make it all the way around to click back in, so I'm going to turn it back. There's a little groove here. And then that little dimple sits in that groove and secures the brake flash out or whatever it is you have on there. It's that simple to change out the end piece. I wish ARs was that easy, but it's not. All right, so let's go over the shooting. Shooting it was an absolute pleasure. It's just very smooth rifle, even for a 7.62. It shoots really, really nice. Now, the time of posting this, you know, ammo is not readily available and it's extremely expensive. So I haven't shot through as many rounds as I would like to through this, but what I have shot just fine. Absolutely zero issues, no problems whatsoever. You know, this GF5 actually reminds me a lot of PSA's AKE line, which they haven't had rifles out for probably over a year now for the AKEs, and I kind of wonder if this is kind of replacing the AKE line. Now, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying because this has a lot of the same features as the AKE line. But either way, it's a phenomenal rifle to shoot. It's beautiful. The craftsmanship is excellent. You know, you've got a lot of awesome features. As I said, it's got an FN barrel, you've got the upgraded LG trigger, you've got the hammer forged parts. This rifle is designed to last, and it is a quality rifle. PSA has been knocking the AKs out of the ballpark. They have just made leaps and bounds improvements from a couple of years ago to now. They're really nice firearms. One of the best, if not best, probably best AK made firearm right now in the US. Yeah, so just quality rifle. They do come with a lifetime warranty on these also, so if you have any problems, you can obviously send it back and get it fixed. Not that I expect you to have any. But yeah, do I recommend it? 100%. They're coming in, and I hate to mention the price at this point because in a year's time it might be higher or lower, but in the current market where we are right now, these are selling for about $1,000, and I genuinely think that's a fantastic price in this market. You're getting a quality firearm with some super nice high quality parts. You will not be disappointed. It's a really nice AK. I have reviewed a lot of PSA's AKs, and this is up there with one of my favorites. I do like it that much. It's excellent. So, all right, that's it, everybody. If you have any questions, please ask them below. And until next time, we'll catch you later.